Finally some proof that current Avril Lavigne is not real. The real one was replaced. No legit proof if this knockoff is Melissa just yet, but I have a dream. I swear to God, one day the truth will be revealed to the world and will give Avril the justice she deserves. So, the show is about Regan, a workaholic scientist with social anxiety who works for Deep State, an organization that secretly controls the world by manipulating the narrative of the world as per the order from a group of unknown entities called the Shadow Ropes. Throughout the show, we follow her from having a messed up social life to a woman with love and friends who are willing to stand with her. The show is so much fun for me. I loved every second of it. The show uses the appeal and intrigue of conspiracy theories, but only as a decoration to a very heartfelt story about how Regan grew as a human being. In the end, the show is about balancing social life and its importance to a person. Nobody can live by themselves, especially in a workplace, but it just so happens that the company Regan works for is Cognito Inc. The show poked fun at a lot of conspiracy theories, from the big ones to the small ones, and the show also gives some commentary and critique to some of the conspiracy theories. They don't just make a show to confirm every theory out there, they acknowledge some, telling you some are wrong and give some other wacky theory to back that up. The show may seem episodic at first, but there is always a connection between them through little details which will eventually lead to a satisfying climax at the end of each part of the season. I love almost every character in the show. Some are very cliché characters with generic tropes, but the show makers understand their importance and utilize their characters very well. More time is focused on the few characters with more depth and layers and tell the story, while the other side characters are playing a supporting role, either to complete the plot or making personalities contrast to generate funny scenes. But as time went on, those side characters started to get a little more depth that are enough to make you care about them. Their interaction with each other are a delight, especially how Regan started to connect with a co-worker through the help of her friend, Brad, a yes man who got his own growth in the show as well. Despite the show being fun, the story being packaged with all the funny jokes are pretty heartwarming and sad to me. Especially the relationship between Regan and her lover Ron. Their struggle to keep their love intact when facing their personal goals and duties make me craving for them to be together. Another standout is Rand, Regan's dad. Initially, he is just that smart but rude and ignorant father to me. Although his actions throughout the show are being portrayed as comedy, the motivation behind those actions are quite sad, and the show did acknowledge that and give a very good ending to his story for now. This for now is important, which I will talk about later. Brad is also another character that I resonate with. His character as a yes man is fully explained and developed in the show. After watching it, I can understand why he is the way he is, and seeing how he's slowly becoming his own man through Regan's help is really satisfying. The show is very funny for me. I love all the jokes, the characters and their stories are very well written. Every episode has some kind of a lesson that can be learned. So, if you love comedy and conspiracy theory, you definitely need to check this one out. It will be your comedy wet dream. You can have a fun time while getting an emotional, sad story hiding beneath all the laughter. For now, the unfortunate part begins. Despite the Deep State having the power to control the world, reality controls the fate of the show. Netflix, after confirming the renewal of Season 2, has decided to axe the show. This is even more sad as the last episode of the show ended at a major cliffhanger. I tried to do some research but just couldn't find any solid information regarding why the show is cancelled. I personally really enjoyed the show and hope it can continue, but we all know how this kind of things works. So as an audience, I can only hope that one day this show will return and complete its story. So, have you watched the show? Did you enjoy it? How do you feel about the show getting cancelled halfway? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Move along.